Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. Welcome back to another Destiny 2 stream from me. This is my first stream back, having just blind cleared Vow. It was incredible. It's on the channel if you want to check it out. It is there. It can be found. Today, I have a checklist, right? I have a checklist. Specifically, I have this checklist. This checklist of tons of stuff I need to do before the Edge of Fate comes out. Okay? Massive checklist. And there are certain things on here that I need to do. I need to do them, and I just need to fit them in the next 2 weeks. Time is really running out. And so I want to just check a couple of these off this morning. I have a physio appointment this afternoon, so this is going to be a short stream. I'll then be going to the physio appointment, and I will then be back from the physio appointment to stream the Destiny reveal stream tonight. Okay? But yeah, in terms of exotic weapons, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting more and more of these things. I don't know if there's a Vow of the Disciple exotic that I need. We're going to get Xeno. That comes from Salvations. That comes from Lightfall. That comes from Warlord's Ruin. Maybe I should put this here as to how you get it. Don't worry about the Vow exotic, it's not irrelevant. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, catalysts-wise, I need the Sleeper Catty. Big time. And I need the Legend of Acreus Catty. Now, chat, is this... Has the reset happened yet where the Lotus Eater is the Nightfall legendary? Or is that starting at reset later today? That's later today. Okay. So I can farm because I need for the Acreus Catty, right? So that is I think it's an energy weapon, or is it a power weapon? Oh, it's a power weapon. Okay, so for this, okay, I actually have to check the gun itself in order to, or maybe do I already have it in my inventory here? Yeah. So for the gun, I need defeat enemies using Legend of Acreus to unlock the upgrade. Oh. Can I do that in a private match? Because it says enemies. Shuro Chi and Last Wish, that's the best option. Does anyone have the Shuro checkpoint? You're in there right now farming cryptics. I might... Can you pull me in? Because then I could do Acreus and I could do Sleeper. Right? Sleeper is just kills as well, I think. Defeat combatants. Because if I can do that, then that's Mickey Mouse. Hawks, thank you for the prime. Legend, thank you. You've got Shuro if I need as well, Cora. Yeah, I feel like maybe because I was gonna suggest like I don't know. I feel like that's actually just a really good way to do it. Let's do that. Yeah. Hunter with tether. I don't think I've got that. Wait, tether is void. I guess I do have that. Why is that best? You can tether for me. Okay, Cora, do you want to shoot me an invite real quick? Would that be okay? And I will... I'll do Sleeper. I'll do Acreus. And then what else is on my list? I need to finish Witherhoard. Witherhoard. Not very interesting, but it's the best way. Got it, Jack. Yeah. I think I've got the Izanagi Kati. I think I'm good there. Fairly... Yeah, got that. Wish you the best. Thank you, Zealot. Oh, you know what? I need to tower before I do anything else. Just to sort out my postmaster. Do I have Levy's Breath Catty done? That's a great question. So, let's see. Witherhoard. Okay, so let me do this.
They steal the medals. Hi there. Check.
Let me scrap these. Thank you for the materials game. Chat, what's the god roll Mahis? Are there two? I did Levy's Breath Catty, did I? Oh yeah, you're right. I did it. You are correct. So, Acreus, I can vault that. Yeah, I'm curious what the... Repulsive Brace destabilizing? Okay.
Transferred.
Is that what this is? No. Do I have a god roll Mahis? I have rapid hit destabilizing, destabilizing perpetual motion, disruption break unrelenting, destabilizing enlightened, and disruption break enlightened. Damn. I've got so many Mahis and still not the god roll. Are you serious? Unrelenting destabilizing. Damn. Damn. Enlightened and destab is pretty good as well. Alright, so what does Enlighten do? Dealing damage provides reload speed and handling. Is Whisper still good? In the right circumstances, Electro Monkey. But I think there's other good options as well. So should I keep this one? Enlightened destabilizing? Rather than rapid hit. Have I been invited for early gameplay for Black Ops 7? I have not, Skeeks. I have not. I mean, for now, I'm just going to vault them. I think I'll worry about it later. Let's just get rid of these. Enlightened is probably better than rapid. Okay.
Received. Transferred. All done.
Rapid for crits, otherwise enlightened. Okay. Yo, Mario, thank you for the raid, man. I was actually, just before I got on, just before I started stream,
Ready to check.
Fenchurch does the exploring.
I saw you were live and I was like, damn, I need to figure out how we can do something together at some point. I was thinking about that literally like an hour ago. I hope stream was good. You sent invite for when I'm ready? Perfect, thank you. Yeah, it's been busy times. Welcome Raiders. Welcome in Raiders. I hope you all have had a good morning? Maybe? Evening? Where are we in your sleeping pattern right now? Evening, right?
Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Welcome, Chungus Mo. Hello. It's 6 a.m. Hey, welcome, Kyo.
It's a promise.
I'm always down to play. Hell yeah. Yeah. I've got. Well, I was just showing my chat. This is my laundry list for the next 2 weeks. This is my laundry list. I've just got so much to do. Like, it's actually unreal how much I have to do. I've got catties. I desperately need these catalysts. I have a significant number of weapons that I just haven't even got. I've got to do Guardian rank objectives. Dear Lord, like, kill me now. I've got a pretty significant number of legendaries to try and get. I've got friggin' prismatic facets to get. I've got whole dungeons that I need to do. I've got whole raids that I mean, well, at this point, we're making good progress. We've now done Vow Blind Solve, so I can highlight that green. Is this a personal list I put together, or did I have someone help? One of my mods, Post, has helped with this. He's in my raid team for day one, and he's helped make my priorities for the whole thing in general. There's campaigns that I need to squeeze. I need to fit in the Lightfall campaign and all of the seasonal story stuff. Like, it's just, there's so much to do. And that's why I spent 25 hours streaming Vow of the Disciple, like, yesterday. Slept for 12 hours, and I'm immediately back online on the game because I don't have any time. Oh, God. Yeah. So, that's why I'm here. That is why I'm here. And I had 3 hours before a physio appointment, and I was like, you know what? I'll use that time to farm some catalysts and get some stuff done. What I think of Vow? Vow is very good. Where does it rank for you, Mario? Like, obviously, without any detail about raids I've not done, like, where does it sit amongst your top 5, let's say? And I'm gonna join up here on this invite. Oh, I don't have the invite. Cora. Maybe my invites are off. Fire team invites. I'll turn that public for now. It's the best raid for you. Number 1. Damn. Were you racing for it, Mario? How did your contest day go for it? Because I heard there were a lot of server issues, right? You weren't really racing? Okay. Yeah, I heard that it was pretty busted that day. I think that's why they changed it to 24 hours, right? You didn't get into serious competitive race until run? Okay. Did, were you... Bring your fire team. I'm not in a fire team. Mario, do you speedrun? Are you a speedrunner, would you say, or no? Like, is that like your, like... To what extent is that like bread and butter for you? Like, did you start with speedrunning?
The Dreaming City
Bro, she's so loud every time. For generations! Huh!
She is known as Riven. Riven of
would you say,
voices,
like, would you consider yourself a speedrunner?
Ahamkara.
Used to, not anymore.
Taken,
okay.
And her death is your calling.
Because, like, wasn't sure if that's, like... Is a prerequisite to... A prerequisite to... Like, being in serious contention for, like, let's say top 50 on a... Oh, this is a troll. This is such a troll high five to get me to place the banner. Oh, okay. Never mind. Thank you, Cora. Now high five me. Hell yeah. Dude, I gotta use that trick. that's goated. Alright, should I put on Finder Bricks? Yeah, I was wondering if is it to be top 50, do you just basically have to speedrun? Like, is that a thing? Or is that a crazy thing to say? Reserves on chest. That's a thing? You can do reserves on chest? Finders don't matter? Oh, okay. Where is reserves? I didn't know this was a thing. Huh? Bro, this is a thing? What? Oh my god. So you're telling me that... Oh my god. You're telling me that I could have had more ammo this whole time? Oh! Holy... This is crazy. That's how you want standard. Once you figured out find a boss, we cleared first try. You need to figure out an encounter, then clear on your first try of understanding it. Okay. Yeah, this is insane. I didn't know you could just have more ammo like this. Holy crap. So, alright, well, I guess I want arc scavengers. Bro, they've been hiding this the whole time? People are saying they're going to get removed? Oh, really? Oh, I feel slightly less bad then. Slightly less bad. But this is crazy. Oh, for ammo gen. Interesting. Alright, so, well, Legend of Catrius, and I need, like, a couple hundred kills, yeah? Scavs on the boots. Arc scav. Arc scav, arc scav. 400 kills. Jesus Christ. 400 kills and I have 20 shots. Is this genuinely the best way to do this? So I just kill randoms. Bro, why is my FOV busted or is this gun massive? Wait, why do the thrall look so...
Guardian down.
I'm actually so confused, bro. Am I crazy? Why do I look so short? Like, is it just the gun that is like tripping me up right now? The thrall look enormous. It's just a Chungus gun. It is the gun that's doing it. Okay. It's making me feel tiny. Dude, does it make you, like, walk slower as well? Why do I feel so, like, sluggish? Let them get tethered? Okay. Why do I need to let them get tethered? Wait. Okay. I think I missed that. It makes it... Why does tether help, chat? I'm confused. Okay, well, there's no point doing it on the big boys, I guess. Tether connects them so you kill them all with one shot. Oh! So let me just ensure that this is counting. Oh, 15%. Oh, this is going to take like 2 minutes. We're going to get going. Have a fun stream. Don't sweat about scheduling something. I'm good with whatever. Focus on yourself. Appreciate it, Mario. It'll happen at some point. We'll get there. You shoot one and it counts for all weapon. Okay. So, yeah. Also, Mario, appreciate the raid. Thank you. Thank you, man. So, just so I understand. Thank you, Cora. Just so I understand. If something is tethered, if I do what damage to something that is in the tether, does that do that same damage to everything in the tether? Is that how that works? Oh. Pretty much. Not the same, but yeah. Oh, get in here, boys. Okay, so I guess you kill the thrall and then you just die, yeah? So you actually just don't need the reserves. Like, because the fastest thing to do would just be to kill the thrall only, right? I'm guessing. Oh, there's more. After these thrall, no more. Okay. This is my coke weapon one day. It'll be good. Yeah, I think first set and wipe might be the fastest. I think that's gonna be very fast. But like this is gonna go so quick. Yeah, we're already 34. We're chilling. Usually you get a second ult by other ads. Oh, okay. Kill all three of them one night. The night's death triggers the next thrall. Okay. So one night. Oops. Get Thrall to spawn to the last night if you do it right. I mean, I think this is going to be the fastest. It's just to like... Yeah, it's like 10% for like 30 kills. So I guess it's like 300 kills-ish. Ish. Like, I don't even need the ammo. I'm actually good. I've got plenty. Kill every Thrall, and if you haven't killed Might yet, you can spawn it. It just feels like the fastest thing to do would be to... like, kill this lot, and then reset, no? Am I crazy for thinking that? Like, or maybe... Okay, the tether's gone. That's unfortunate. Wipe screen's kind of long. Yeah, fair enough. That's fair. If I get ult a second set, it's better to go till they top spawning. Okay. Should run in further and shoot tether at the pillars, then it tethers both waves. Okay, we could do that. We could definitely do that. Since I'm not doing enough damage, I get ult slower. Yeah, fair. That's fair. So like tether like here, you think? Oh, they're getting sucked. Yeah, this is good. No, let me back. Okay, I guess we can wipe now, right? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't hurt to just check through some of these. Dude, I feel like instead of reserves, I should be putting on reload. Well, I don't know what, I can't remember where reload mods go, but I should be putting on reload mods. That seems to be the limiting factor here, is how slow the damn reload is. It's on arms? Okay. Can you kill me?
Guardian down.
Reload on the arms. Yeah, here we go. Big. Wait, does Icarus Dash reload your weapon? Rain of Fire? I don't know what that is. What is Rain of... Oh, it's an exotic? Ah. Exotic booties. Hey, Shiso. How was sleep? Sleep was good. Sleep was good. I woke up way too warm, sadly. Way too warm. Okay, I see why people... Oops, I see why people use tether. This thing cooks. Tether's goated. Bruh. I can't... Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Rain of Fire. Do I own those? Yes, I do. I do own those. Shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Why is that better? I'm not doubting you. I'm just curious what the reason is. Oh, animation cancels? It's the same as 25 you need. Okay, so. I mean, can't see it, so. It's whatever. Okay, I need to remember I have this Rain of Fire on now, so. Yeah, this is significantly faster. Alright, cool. Love that you're getting to Destiny and get to experience with the good stuff for the first time. Glad you've been enjoying it, Timer. Put scabs on. Let me just see, just to avoid wasting mats, let me see if I've got a good ring of fire roll. Oops. I guess this roll's not the worst. That might be interesting to have leveled. Wait, Heat Rises gives you 2 IC dashes? Is that true? So much about this game I don't know, dude. It's actually crazy. Only while it's active. Okay. So, IC dash Heat Rises. Oh, is it... Do scabs don't not stack? Ah. Okay, that's fine. I feel like now I'm just like trying to shoot more for the sake of... That was fast. Trying to shoot more for the sake of shooting more, do you know what I mean? No, I missed. Nice. Oh yeah. Alright, die. That was very quick. That was very quick. Nice. Cool, thank you so much for this, by the way.
Guardian down.
So, I need 300 kills on the Sleeper. Sleeper is fire. Solar Scav. Solar Loader. For non-heavies, I recommend Green Room in Whisper. Wait, really? Isn't that the jumping room? The green room? Am I wrong about that? Woo! Nice.
Guardian down.
Oh, got some extra. That's why I clicked. I was like, maybe if I click, I'll get a couple extra shots there. Nice. Kill me. Milito raid! Milito, thank you for the raid! The militosis is spreading. You know, we used militosis in WoW as like the way that we explained an encounter to each other. You know, are you aware of this, Milito? You know in WoW, when you give the buff to 2 other people, we were talking about it. I was like, how do I find the words for this? So we landed on, it's militosis. And then we were like, oh yeah, that is the best way to describe it. It was great. Yeah, I hope you had a good stream. Hope you are well. This is my first time grinding Shuro Chi for catties. It was in front of us all along. True. True. The ancient manuscripts. Wow, nice shot. It's fun, ain't it? It's the most fun I've had in the game so far is missing my shots with the catalyst on these bouncy thralls. That, speaking of which, there it is again. Bro, why are they so hard to hit, for God's sake? Oop. Yeah, I hope stream was good. Thank you for the raid. Woo! Right, I need another brick, please, game. Oh, nice. Any bricks? Any brickers? No brick. Okay. Wah. Wah. Yeah, the militosis was very good in Vow. Can I well after first tether? Sure. Oh, that'll give orbs. Put reserves on again for a longer farm. Did I not put the reserves on? Wait, did I? I forgot where those went. I can't remember. On chest. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure that's not going to affect me now, like mid-run, so I will... Oh my god, I can't hit the damn... Wriggly boys. There we go. Okay, welling now. Alright, let's see if I can get... Okay. No extra heavy. So, let me... You said I changed chest. Okay, there you go. Arc reserves. Arc reserves. Oh, that's arc resist. Arc reserves. Arc reserves. Oh! Yeah, you're right. It's solar. Whoopsie. Solar reserves. Solar reserves. Solar reserves. Yes. Shoot at the ground instead. Is that actually what I should be doing here? Is that really better? Like that. I don't know, it feels like it's kind of fiddly either way. There we go, that's done. Nice! Witherhoard time.
Guardian down.
I think, at least. Yeah, I need a couple more Witherhoard kills. Witherhoard is regular, kinetic. Wait. Yeah, kinetic. Okay. That'll do. That'll do. Catty Witherhoard is so bad you have nightmares, really. Holy. Wow. Well, he's pretty good.
Guardian down.
Oh, couple more roll. Alright, that's enough. More throw, bro? Why was it giving me even more? Is it because I stood on the plate? Is that a thing? If you stand on the plate, does it just give you infinite thrall? Because if so, that's the strat. If you're fast, you can get bonus. They're tied to night deaths. Is it... Okay. I was clearing fast enough to spawn more. Okay. Ah. Milito, where does Witherhoard sit in the, like... in the rankings of how good guns actually are, would you say? Like, when is the time that I should pull out the Witherhoard? When is it Witherhoard o'clock? Oh, that's done. What next? Do I have a Kvostov Catty? Nope. There's no Div Catty. Is there an Ergo 7 Catty? Yeah. If you want to crack with Hezen, it's nice. Only one person can use it. It used to be the GOAT, but it got power crept by area denials. Crack with Hezen, it's nice. Since it's damage over time, you can shoot a ton of rockets with Hezen. Ah. Wait, yeah. So in any bait and switch flow, it's probably a really good weapon, right? I'm guessing. We use it in solo still? Okay. For Envious Arsenal specifically? Why specifically Envious, Shiso? Like, why that particular one? It lasts very long on the boss. But like, if you were doing like rewind rounds or something, surely that would still be fine. Like, why is it that is... Maybe I just don't understand how Envious procs. That's possible. You just need to use your energy primary to poke Envious. Oh. What's the Ergo got on it? Didn't even look, to be honest. Oh, only 6%? Ooh, that was rough. Maybe I should be looking. Enduring Transcendent. Probably put that on. Shoot with a horde, energy weapon, Hezen. Energy Hezen. Normal will be primary energy Hezen. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize. Do I have arc conductor ergo? I can definitely take a look. So you're saying ergo some. I have wave frame burst guard, vortex frame balance guard, and aggressive frame heavy guard. So I think this one's probably fine. It's just whatever. Those are frames. Oh. Oh, right. Gathering Light, Sacred Flame, Perfect Fifth. Yeah, I forgot that's how that worked. What's my bungee name? It's this, Gunny. Let me know if you need anything else. I'm assuming I've missed the message in the chat. Woo! Woo! Spooky! Damn. Perfect Fifth is very good. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Valid. Very valid. Boink. Cost of Perfect Fifth, you should say? Okay. Let me see.
Guardian down.
Okay, I have aggressive Perfect Fifth. I think I just don't have a good ergo yet, basically. Is my understanding. Every time I've hovered it on stream, people have just been like, yeah, the one you've got is meh. So I think that's just something I need to, like, look out for. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. Running overthrow with my current over would be a good bet. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. It's not a bad idea. Dude, I think I just killed a bunch of thrall with my well. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. I need to be careful about that. I don't know if I have Barrow Dyad. What is Barrow Dyad? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, that's the Barrow Dyad, the circle gun. Circle gun. I've seen that, I think, in people's thumbnails, but I don't think I've seen any gameplay of it, and I don't think I have it. Yeah. So if it's from Heresy, how will you get it after Heresy? Will they make a new quest for it? Or will it just be a random drop you have to get? Oh, from the kiosk. Oh, I'll just buy it from the kiosk in Edge of Fate. Well, no. Well, I don't know. Would it be a shame to miss it? What I think of Rulk? I sort of disagreed with Bog on this. I think Rulk is too easy. And I know Rulk is like I died a bunch in Rulk. But I wanted it to be mechanically more challenging. That was my hope. Oh, am I using the wrong weapon? Oh no, it's fine. So like I enjoyed the Rulk fight a lot. I thought it was a very cool fight, and it's a type of fight that like Destiny bosses often do not achieve that. I just wish I was also mechanically challenged, because the first 10 minutes of the fight is just walk up a hill, like of the encounter. It's walk up a hill, the encounter. And I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel like it should be struggle with something for the first 10 minutes and then have this sick fight.
Guardian down.
That's my main criticism of it, I think. Like, I loved first encounter in WoW because, yeah, there was no boss, but you were still so mechanically, like, you were forced to nail a role in the team and be part of a really grand machine. Whereas, yeah, I've got Izanagi, thankfully. I'm all set on Izanagi. Whereas, yeah, like, it just, it wasn't that I disliked it. It's just the rest of the raid is so peak. It's such a good raid. That one element of the design felt a tiny bit underwhelming to me. The fight is sick though. Like fighting Rulk on that little pathway is very cool. And bro, the tension I felt in my soul the first time we were making meaningful damage and then we died, but we were still like really making good progress, and the music started kicking in and we were getting close to Enrage. Like it was peak Destiny. So good. What day is Salvations? The 6th of July. Now, chat, I'm increasingly thinking that for Salvations, I'm increasingly thinking we are going to, we're going to bring Bog. I just can't help but feel that it's going to be better content if Bog is there. Because I think that the fun of Salvations is... I think the fun of watching us do Salvations is going to be watching us figure it out. I don't really think the fun of Salvations is in MrRoflWaffles is sleep deprived 36 hours into a stream, and he's got to figure out that for some silly reason, Destiny is a spaghetti code game, and if you're using a stasis turret for a darkness debuff, it means that you hit immunes with your Queenie. Like, that is not the fun of Destiny. That is not the fun of these streams either. And I fear that we're going to run into a bunch of those things if we do it with, like 6 literally entirely blind players. That is my concern. Yeah, we're doing Master. We are definitely still doing Master. I will not give up the Master dream. I refuse. We will not be minus 60. Master, you'll be there for a week. See, that's the thing, blah, man. I don't think anyone wants me to be there for a week. How raid experienced is the team? 0, Allo dude. I have a guy in the team currently. I'm considering just talking to him and then switching him out if he's not. If he's actually got as much experience as I think he does, I think he might need to go. But the problem is, one of our players is a Minecraft content creator. He doesn't like Minecraft. Like, we're cooked. He hasn't done a single raid since 2018. So that's why I'm like... That's why I'm worried. And like, he's a great guy. He'll be great. He'll be really great vibes. But Minecraft is Minecraft at the end of the day, you know? So, like, that's why I'm worried. Demon stack. Pretty much. Pretty much.
Guardian down.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I think that he might not have a good time either. And that's why I'm like, I think if it's me, Becky, Joe, yeah, he's literally Minecraft Joe. So if it's me, Becky, Joe, and me, Becky, Joe, Olivia, like, I'm the most experienced out of the 4. Joe is just mechanically good at video games. So, like, he's technically got the least modern Destiny experience. But he's just good at games. So I think we'll be okay. And then Olivia and Becky, I think Olivia might have slightly more experience than Becky. I think she plays the game a little more than her, but I'm not sure. But like I trust those players. I trust those players to like to be good vibes and to persevere in the right way and like for it and to have fun. I know they're gonna have fun. I can't speak for Olivia as much. Nice, done. Beautiful. You need to have fun, so take some raider who can cook and enjoy it. That's what I'm thinking. That is what I'm thinking. So Ergo is done. Lord of Wolves is done. What else might I need, chat? Oh, I need to apply the Sleeper Catty. Need to apply the Ergo Catty. You think one good player? Okay, let me draw something for you, Melito. I wanna see. Is there an easy way to check? Oh, there's a collections Catty list. Where? Oh, patterns and catalysts. Complete 8 out of 66. Is that right? Jeez. Only done 8? Now has it gone up to 9? Oh, okay, I just haven't claimed them then. Should probably claim them just so I know how many I've got done. Okay, I've done 18 out of 66 catties. What one shall I work on? What one shall I work on next? Salvation's Grip for oobing? Whisper Catty, Levy's Breath Catty. Okay. Whisper and Levy's Breath. Levy's Breath. And Whisper. Breath. Oh, I have it. Yeah, I thought I had it. I was pretty confident I had it. I just started second guessing myself. Whisper. I thought I had Whisper as well. Wait. Do I even have the catty? I don't think I've... I think I've got it. I have this version of Whisper. I have this one. But I have the catty for that. So, let me go back... Oop. Just opened a random tab on my PC. I just be like, it's all good, Shiso. So let me just real quick, let me just like find something to do here, and then I want to get Melito's opinion on something. But first, what is important? Are there any? No time to explain. Is it important? Le Monarch. Important? Hey, on Pam, how's it going? So I could do Le Monarch, Delicate Tomb. What about Polaris Lance for next season? You want to join? Okay. Melissa, do I have you added? What's your ID? I feel like Polaris would be a good pick. Polaris. Wait, were you saying, Melita, did you want to join this game? Maybe I was confused. Maybe you were talking to OnPam. I thought you were wanting the Shuro checkpoint. I wasn't sure. Okay. Okay, got you. Let's do Lodestar. Chorus has Merciless. I don't even know what Merciless is. Merciless. Okay, so Merciless. W Merciless, Goat Solo Gun. Okay. Merciless. Then we said... What was the... Polaris Lance. Also, Outbreak Perfector will be very useful, but it's a mission. Yeah, that one I'm kind of treating separately. Because I don't want it to be as, like, brain AFK. I want to, like, apply myself to it a bit. And then Le Monarch. Which is apparently in my inventory already. It is. Nice. Okay. Let's do... Merciless. Defeat enemies. Solar reserves. I've got a solar scav on. I've got solar loaders on. All right, let's do this. Okay, Outbreak's one of the best weapons to have on standby for contest, so 12 out of 10 recommend getting. Got it, star. Yeah, I definitely need to get around to it. So, okay, this is my question. Well, I wanna actually create a little chart here. How the hell does this gun work? Is it just like a very narrow fusion? Also, these ads going around the thing are so annoying. Lemon is dead after this season's over? Wait, for real? Why? Oh, now I understand. I held it down, now I understand. It all makes sense now.
Guardian down.
Is it faster if I get kills? Is that the way this is working? Hits decrease charge time. Ah, okay, sick. So this is, let me make my crappy drawing here. Bro, how did I survive so long on the plate? It felt like that took ages. So, we have Milo, right? Maybe I should do some... It honestly might be easier in Photoshop. I'm going to be faster in Photoshop. Give me a sec. I was just editing my Sundered Solo Flawless. Bro, the beginning of this video is some of the best Destiny footage, at least I've ever... Dude, the start of this video is cinema. Stone actually did such an incredible job.
It was.
Huh? What do you think the likelihood, Bog, is
so
of me
good,
actually
dude.
getting this done today? It's 0. I can't wait to post this video, man. All I want to do is this, but simultaneously, I never want to do this ever again. No. So that was black. Please, Bungie. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You know what I just took, chat? I took an L. Lewis, are you saying sit there? That's a ban. We've already done it. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Let me go.
No.
I'm going to just test something here.
I may not have a brain, gentlemen, but I have an idea.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is my training, chat.
That is not good.
He just needs to go Titan. Yeah, let me change character. Let me change to Titan. Yeah, this 1907 light Titan. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, new subclass unlocked? Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is how I'll do it, chat. I'll do it this way. This is how I'll do it. With this character. Good idea.
Why is he doing that?
No, 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 no. I'm just like, I feel too sad to continue. Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. It just keeps going, dude. It's such a good edit. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Oh, cinema, cinema, cinema. And I've been sitting on this video. I've been sitting on this video for literally like 4 months. And I haven't posted it purely because I just haven't made a thumbnail. The YouTuber struggle is real, dude. I just need a thumbnail, then I can post it. Oh. Okay, what I was gonna do, I wanted to create this wonderful drawing. This wonderful drawing, okay. Stone truly is the GOAT. Stone did an amazing job. Right, this was what I wanted to check, chat, okay? Yes, I'm streaming the dev stream this afternoon as well, for sure. Yeah. Okay, so, guys. We have... I want to create a stat sheet. Maybe I should just do it in Excel. Okay, it's fine, it's whatever. I want to create a stat sheet. For the team. Okay, so this is the thing, right? This is the thing. Let's see. Build crafting. What would you rate my current ability to build craft in the sandbox, chat? What would you say is my current ability? I'm gonna give myself, like... I think, honestly, I'm at, like, a 7. I think I'm at, like, a 7. I think anything higher than that fails to recognize that I don't know the other characters. Actually, maybe that just like hurts me too much. Maybe I'm more like a 5, to be honest. Oh, Shiso, thank you for gifting a sub to Melito. Yeah, so like... Oh, and Jasper, thank you for the Prime. And Dory, thank you for the Prime as well. I missed those, sorry. So, for build crafting, I think I'm a 7 on Warlock. And I think I'm a 2. Well, I think 2 is actually unfair. Because even with bad knowledge of build crafting, I think I can still get, like, a chunk of the way towards reasonable recommendations on Titan and Hunter, purely because I know that buffs are buffs and, like, debuffs are debuffs. So I think it's, like... I think I'm, like, a 4 on the others. I think that's fair. Because at the end of the day, the others are still fine. Like, I can recommend weapons as well. That's half the build. So I think a 4 is fine. I'm just going to give myself slightly more space here. Well, I said that and then I just didn't give myself the space that mattered. Okay. Okay. So, untrue IMO. In terms of like, wait, Melito, what would your rating be of my ability to build craft for the other characters? Bearing in mind, oh, not to me. Okay, fair enough. But also still, the question stands, would you say 4 is fair for Hunter and Warlock, or Hunter and Titan when I don't play them at all? All I know is that, like, Hunter has Tether. Titan can T-Crash. I think there's a Hunter Grenade that weakens. Titan Rally Barricade is good. Lower. 2. Yeah, no, there's no ego involved here. If it's a 2, it's a 2. I know very little about the other classes. I just thought that gun recommendations would be a big part of it. You're definitely a 2 or 3. You didn't mention Nighthawk. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I know that Nighthawk is good, but it didn't even come to mind just then when I was thinking about the few things that I do know. Maybe it would in a real scenario, maybe. So let's say a 2. Let's say a 2. Just for the sake of safety, at least. Better to rank down than high. 7 too high for Warlock? Really? Guns play heavy influence how your build plays, and they can heavily augment builds. Right. And like, granted, I don't have full knowledge of the guns. I just learned about Rain of Fire today. Yeah, but like, when is knowing about Rain of Fire gonna be the thing that makes us clear an encounter? I can put it at a 6. I can put it at a 6. I think that anything less is like, is over-representing what you need to have a decently effective build. Like, for those of you that were here in VOW, I put together the strat for Caretaker. And I think Bog gave me an 8 for that. And his rating was based on I had the right ideas, but I didn't necessarily have the depth of experience to know which of the right ideas was numerically the best. And I also didn't necessarily, like, it was just good. It was good. I was getting the overall shape of things correct. But that was just one encounter, right? And who knows whether that would vary encounter to encounter. So let's just say 6. Fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with an overall 6. Bog, I'm going to just give a 10. Straight up. I don't, like, I know that people will disagree with his takes. Bog's a good arbiter. I trust his judgment. Okay. Okay. That's also good to know. Back-to-back messages. Bog is a good arbiter. I trust his judgment. Bog blows. There we go. An appropriate change. Okay. So Bog is a 10, but he sucks. Minecraft Joe is a 0. Straight up. Minecraft Joe doesn't know the difference between anything. I can't speak for Olivia, but I'm gonna guess, respectfully, I'm gonna guess that Olivia and Joey Conway are both 2s. And I'm gonna guess that Becky is a 2 as well. Like, on the scale of things. Yeah, well, I'm not talking about, like, Sheikah. I'm not talking about absolute perfect knowledge. I'm talking about, like, as it pertains to Salvations. My blind Salvations run. Okay, again, please no spoilers. But this is the situation. For survival or survivability, i.e., how well can I just live in a room? Like, if you put me in Sundered Doctrine Second Encounter, the easiest way to talk about stuff is to talk about, the easiest way to talk about stuff is to talk about stuff I've already done, right, chat? So, like, if we talk about Sundered Second Encounter, which is, like, a room that has a lot of stuff going on, I think my survivability is actually pretty high. And I think, again, for the team, relatively speaking, I think it's like an 8. I think my survivability is like a decent 8. I'm pretty comfortable just living. I've also been doing so much underlight content. Yeah, low light, like I've done so much zero resil content at this point as well. Like, granted, sometimes I just get one hit by a sniper scion, but I think an 8 is valid here. I'm again gonna give Bog a 10. I'm going to give Joe... I think Joe plays Titan, if I recall correctly. I think Joe's survivor... I think he's pretty good. Joe's mechanically pretty strong. I don't think Joe is necessarily going to always make best use of his... Like, he might not make as good use of his abilities, perhaps. But let's put Joe at a 7. I've got an alarm going off. That was, I guess, in case I slept all the way till now. Joe was definitely not a token sink. Yeah, that was also my memory of things. I think Olivia talked about how much she died, but I don't think she died that much. I think she's either a 5 or a 6. I'm going to put 5 to be on the safe side. Yeah, it's the mod Olivia tangent. She might be a 6. I just haven't actually directly seen her play. But what I do know is that her confidence means her survivability will be lower. Because she isn't super confident. And I think that means that... I think that will hurt her a little bit. So honestly, let's put confidence here. Because I think that is a relevant stat. I think confidence-wise, I'm probably an 8. What's this graphic for? It's for just trying to understand. It's trying to understand whether I've got the right team for my blind salvations. I think Joe's confidence is pretty good. I think Joe's... Confidence-wise, he's probably actually at an 8 as well. Like, Joe feels good in the game. I think he's happy with how he does. Minecraft Joe is an unknown number for confidence. I need to talk to him. What is Minecraft Joe's... If you're a new player that hasn't played the game in 6 years... Your survivability is probably like a 3. Right? Is 3 too generous? I don't think it's too generous. I think that's fine. Someone that plays a lot of games, isn't is usually like decent at games. Do you think a 2? I can put it down to a 2, totally. He won't have any Resil gear. There's gonna be at least one day where I'm like, you have to, like, you are in jail, and you can only get out of jail if you do one full day of prep. To just get, like, a gun. Maybe a 1. Maybe a 1. So again, I'm ranking this based on, like, general, raid, experience, and... how would you spell that word? Comfortability analysis. In general. Where's underlined here? Can I not underline this? Okay, let's just make it red then. Does he have any raid experience? I think that he's done Leviathan. I think. Let me read the message to you. Let me read the message. Also, has it orbited me? How has it not orbited me? This is crazy. Bro, the AFK timer in Last Wish is unreal. He said... I've played a chunk of the game, but I don't think I touched it. Yeah, I definitely haven't Sorry, he's worded this weirdly. I've probably played close to 20 hours or so. I think that he's... No, Captain. Are we sure Minecraft Joe is going to be alive for the clear? I think I'm at like 500 hours now. I've played a lot in the last couple of months. I think Becky's probably at like... I don't know. I actually don't know. 100 hours? 200? I don't think she's probably... well, I don't know. I don't know. Bog is at like 10k. I don't know. I don't know what his hours are. My Steam actually says 600. That's true. My Steam says 600. I wasn't counting like orbit time, which is going to get contained within that, you know. Olivia probably has 200. That's going to be my guess. And Joey Conway, again, because I'm not talking about like hours 6 years ago. And like Joe's time was 6 years ago. I think that time like doesn't count, to be completely honest. I think it's like, I think that's a useless stat almost. So that's why I'm not counting my like old hours. I'm just counting like current hours. Let's put this at 100k because people are going to start thinking that we mean exactly 10k. Oh, Minecraft Joe has not got 10k. Minecraft Joe has 20. I think this is maybe not fair. I think this actually might be more like 100. Well, I think it's less than Becky. It's probably like 80. Becky's probably more like 150. Becky has 125 this season. Okay, perfect. That's great. Thank you. That's what's relevant, is this season. So I have like numbers for all our times here. Let me do, okay, so confidence for Becky. Joe doesn't know champions exist. Joe did Master Vogue with us. So Joe does know that. Minecraft Joe does not. Yeah, Minecraft Joe doesn't know how the game works. At all. Okay, you meant Minecraft Joe. Yeah, Joe and Joey Conway. I know it's a little confusing because I call Joey Joe. Let's just do... So, Becky's survivability... I think Becky struggles to deal with scenarios where her invis is not sufficient for her to completely clear. So I think that her survivability is lower than mine. I think her survivability, in my guess... Again, let me be pessimistic. And let me say like a 5 for her current skill set of her current build crafting and what her current kit allows her for. And then confidence, I think she's pretty confident actually. I think that she's unconfident in survival. But I think she's more confident in her problem solving is unreal. But like when we get to damage, she believes she's useless. She's said multiple times like she feels totally useless for damage. So I'm gonna give her a 6 for confidence. She's not as like continually pessimistic as Olivia is about her own gameplay, but I think that she's still not like, I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. Like, she doesn't believe that. I believe I'm doing mostly what I should be doing. Do you know what I mean? So... puzzle solving. Bog is getting a big fat 0 here because he's not going to contribute. I think I'm pretty good. I think in raids where there is... I think raids where it requires my brain type, I'm like a 10. I think raids where it doesn't require my brain type, I'm like a 7. If it's too simple, I think I put it straight at, like I go straight for the complex. And so that, I think that's why in Vow, which was slightly more mechanically involved for the puzzles, I think I got them basically all straight away, more or less. So I'm gonna put myself at like, I think it's a fair 9. I'm gonna put Becky at a 10. She is so good. But this is the thing. This is the thing. I think my puzzle solving skill persists when I'm tired. Man, this is taking a long time. Have I just created like a monstrosity of a document here? It's probably not the best way to be doing this, but whatever. I think my sleep puzzle solving is actually... For having not slept, I think I'm still at a 9. I figured out Rulk 20 hours in. It didn't feel like I was challenged. Like, it felt fine. And so for that reason, I think, like, recognizing the sleep debuff, I think I'm at a 9 with sleep relative to what someone would be without sleep. Do you know what I mean? I think Becky crashes hard. Honestly, I'm going to put her at, like, a 12 here. I think that she's incredible. She's so good. It's hard to tell when I'm tired. Usually streamers look and sound dead after 24 hours. Yeah, I think I can just keep going. Becky crashes. Like, she got to Rulk, and she was not having a good time. And so, honestly, I think her puzzle solving crumbles quite a lot. And I think it crumbles to like a 6. She's still really good, but she needs extra space to be able to think about stuff. I think 6 is actually maybe... I think it's maybe too low. I think she's still a 7. Because she starts so good. Yeah, I tried to fix the face cam, Oreo. I really wish I could have been able. It's unfortunate. Yeah, Salvations we're doing on the 6th on Pam. That is the plan. So I think I'd put her at a 7. Bog, again, is 0 because he's not contributing to puzzle solving. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to put it to a 6 because I think that she struggled to keep things in her head. Like, she, like, relearned mechanics, like, 3 times in Rulk because she was just so tired. Which is, again, this is not a criticism. This is just... Duo Ron, I think we're doing it on the 4th. So, I think that once she gets 18 hours in, she's quite, like, mentally fried. She struggles with that, I think. I think Minecraft Joe puzzle solving is going to be a 0. To be honest. No, it's going to be a 1. Because Minecraft Joe is going to be able to say what is on his screen. Yeah, pretty much, Star. I think so. So I think he's a 1. And I think he's still a 1 without sleep, because even when you don't have sleep, you can say if you have a buff or a debuff. So I think 1 is valid. Olivia's puzzle solving. I honestly don't know. I just have zero idea how Olivia performs with puzzle solving. Another alarm. And without sleep, I think Olivia also... I don't know. I have no idea. I have truly no idea. Then for Joey Conway, Joe actually was pretty good in Vogue. Granted, it was Vogue, but I think Joe was pretty good. Like, he kind of took the reins when I was talking less. He had the idea about the Gatekeeper's Challenge, I think it was. I don't know how he would perform when there's more pressure. But I think Joe's pretty... I think I'd put him at a pessimistic 7 or an 8. I think that's where I would put him. Without sleep, I think he probably goes down to a 6. I think the sleep diff does hit him. Actually, I don't know if that's true. I think he's like a... I think he might still just be a 7 later on. Let's go 8-7. I think Joe was pretty fine with figuring out mechanics. Joe also did a good job of encouraging Becky to cook more. Okay. Let's do this. We're going to move these. This is going to be survivability with sleep. This is going to be survivability after 18 hours. Let's do while fresh. Let's call it while fresh. Okay. My survivability definitely does drop a bit. I start playing a bit worse, but I don't think it's a lot worse. I was in Rolk, and there were definitely times where sleep lag meant that there was something coming at me and I didn't quite react as fast as I would have done. But during the whole Rolk encounter, I was like making sure that I was getting my speakers nade out. I was making sure that I was Phoenix diving to get Ember of Benevolence. I was making sure that I was giving people Radiant with my click. Like, I was doing all the things that I needed to be doing in my build. So I don't think my survivability actually, like, gets hurt all that much. You were straight up out of gas for Rolk. I feel like, Ompam, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Vow, like, cooked you a bit more than some of the other raids. I feel like some of the other, like, maybe it's just because it's just generally a harder raid. But I feel like in a lot of the others, you've been able to, like, kind of almost autopilot. Oh, you only had, like, half a meal that day. Oh, dude, yeah, that will... You needed to Chipotle speedrun! Damn it, we should have called that out. We should have got the Chipotle speedrun cooking. And Scorn are just annoying. That's honestly fair. That's fair. So survivability after 18 hours. I think I'm at a 7. I think honestly, Becky's. I think her survivability drops quite a lot. But I'm gonna put her at a 4 because to put her at a 3 would sound. She was fine once we knew the strat about running the objective. She was actually completely fine. It's just that combined with her confidence, she was just like not confident in herself. So let's do a 4. Let's do a 10 for Bog. Bog was actually amazing because we got all the way in and he was like, he seemed completely fresh. Like Bog 18 hours in felt like Bog at the start of the stream. He just kind of didn't stop yesterday. Minecraft Joe, we don't know. We don't know for Minecraft Joe. I reckon Olivia's probably has a similar debuff to Becky. And Joey Conway's survivability, I think is pretty good. I think it's like a 7. Yeah, Bog's stamina is very good. Okay. Now, what other metrics are relevant here? Available. Available armor and this looks like a ransom note. What? I should add deaths to the chart? What? What? How would that work, Grinch? Standing vertical leap. 40 meter sprint time. That's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, available armor and weapons. For me, by next week, I will be at an 8. Maybe, honestly, a 9. There's going to be a few things that I don't have. Like, but for the most part, doesn't matter. For the most part. How do I just crop this? Is it gonna let me now? How do I crop it so it's not? Can I draw a shape? Bro, why is it forcing me to be a square? Alt didn't work. Why is it? There we go. Okay. There we go. I probably have more exotics than Bog at this point. Is 8 too low for this? The thing is like, there is a chance that it's like, oh my god, we should try this gun, and I don't have Catty. But I'm fixing that now. Like, I literally just got... Acreus Catty, done. Witherhoard Catty, done. Sleeper Catty, done. Ergo Catty. Right? Done. That was what I just did? I'm pretty sure I just did Ergo. Am I wrong? Yeah, Ergo, so I'm done. Hey, ATP, how's it going? Borg DM'd me earlier and said he was cheating. In the... Was he zimming? So, generally, I think I'm getting there. I am getting there. Like, there's stuff that I'm missing. Don't get me wrong. There's stuff I'm missing. I don't have the God roll unvoiced, but I'm getting there. So, I think 8 is fine. For context, ATP, we're evaluating my team for next week's blind salvations. So I think my available armor and weapons, I think, is an 8. I think Bearkey's is pretty bad. I think it's like a 5. She's got some stuff, because we've been telling her to get some stuff, but I think that it's pretty bad. Like, she's not going to have catties for stuff unlocked. I think, honestly, 5 might be too high. For what is on her account. Let's put Bog at a 10. Let's put Minecraft Joe at a 1. Let's put Olivia at a 5. Yes, she does have div. Let's put Olivia at a 5. She might be higher. And then let's put Joe at a 4. I'm actually tempted to put Becky at a 4 here as well. I will add that to the list, ATP, to make it nice and clear. Bro, my Photoshop is struggling right now. I'm actually gonna do this. Yeah, it's 5 blind players so far. Yeah, literally. Adobe, when you have more than even 3 things in a project, it starts dying. I mean, to be fair, I've got Destiny open at the same time, and I'm streaming, so I get it. I could close cinema. Today, we are doing more solo flawless attempts. That's my artifact perk, meaning I get a powerful explosive payload. I mean, that's nothing new. Yeah, we can close that. All right, let's do comms. Comms. Let's just do comms in general. I'm going to glaze myself here. I think my comms are really good. I think that my comms are really strong. I think that I'm able to IGL very effectively. I think, as in for my team, I think that when we need a plan, I can make a plan. I'm very good at just being like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, Becky's cooked the puzzle. Okay, let's do it. Okay, John James Jamecton Jackson. Okay, fair point. But there'll be none of that in Salvations. That will be out the window in Salvations. So I think for comms, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna glaze myself here, and I'm gonna give myself a I think I'm a 9. I think I'm a 9. We're gonna give Wog a fat 0 because he's well, this is the thing. Okay, hold on. Let's put him at 0 for now, but we might come back to that. Becky's comms. I think sometimes she struggles to word things. And I think in terms of like the like creating a plan thing, I think that she struggles much more. She's either a 6 or a 7, I would say. I'm going to put 7 for now. Minecraft Joe, God knows. His comms are not going to be valuable, that's for sure. So, like, he's probably a 1. But... Olivia... I think the problem that Olivia had is that she was very quiet. She was not really talking a huge amount. I think part of that is that she probably just didn't want to, like, take up space in the... Didn't want to take up space. Let's put her at a 5. I think Joe's comms were good. I think I'd put Joe at a 7 as well. Honestly, Joe might be at an 8. Joe might be an 8. So. ATP, I'd be curious to get your opinion on this. Melito, I'd be curious to get your opinion on this as well. If this is the team... Okay, if this is the team... And if the plan... If the plan is blind master SE... only Storm's Keep banned. Or let's do blind master SE, no challenges. Bans are Storm's Keep. And I think that's the only ban we're doing, to be honest. I don't think we're doing any other bans. Am I signing us up for something that will not be fun? No. If you're telling me to ban Lord of Wolves and Queenbreaker, you're missing the point of the stream. The point of the stream is not to exactly synthesize the exact total damage numbers that we would have been able to achieve on the day of contest salvations. That is not the goal. Like, banning strong guns now is not... It doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. Joe will be miserable. Just ban Particle? Again, no. Particle is good. It's very good. Particle is not so game-breaking that a team of Minecraft Joes can walk in, one phase every boss, and go home. This is... I want to make this abundantly clear. The challenge... the content here, what is fun to watch, is not... is categorically is not can they do it without particle? No one is here to see if Milo can do it without particle. They're here to see if I can do it, period. And that comes from the solve. That comes from the puzzle solving, you know? The 6th ATP. Now, Bog has told me that Storm's Keep is basically twice as effective as every single other thing in the game. And so that's why I'm considering a Storm's Keep ban. But if I've misunderstood him, and like, I'll get you guys' opinion on this as well. If that's not the case, that can also be removed from the list here. If it's not Arc Surge, then Storm's Keep might be okay. Okay. Okay, for the sake of... Because I know that I'm going to have too many people saying, oh, if you're banning Storm's Keep, you should also ban Queenie. Let's just delete that from what we've got for now. Just so that we don't muddy the conversation for the time being. Like, I think it's much... Like, I don't want debate about, like, oh, they should have banned Queenie. But that debate will come from if we ban one thing and not another. So I think I'd actually rather just not ban things. I'd rather just use the Destiny sandbox as it exists right now to do a fun thing now. Do you know what I mean? So let's evaluate it like this. If it's blind Master SE, Master is minus 20, I believe. Okay, ATP says I won't ban anything. Got it. If we're doing it this way... I can cook a pizza. I can cook a medium pizza for my build crafting. For my warlock. But I can't cook for the other characters. I have a decent loadout, but we've got a lot of non-decent loadouts. I have decent survivability, but we have mixed survivability at best. In this scenario, what do we need to change to make this the best possible content, is the question. If Bog isn't allowed to give loadout recommendations, you also have no better than a 2 for recommendations for what other classes should run. Well, Asper, that is assuming I do 0 prep this week. And I do intend to do some prep in terms of, like, learning some of the other characters. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Like, I want the majority of the interest in Salvations to be us, like, cooking mechanics. I don't want it to be that we, like... We understand the encounter fully. We get to boss damage. Like, let's assume this. Let's assume this. Let's assume that it is... let's assume it's Rolk, right? Let's assume it's Rolk. We understand the mechanics perfectly. And let's assume that we were never dying at Rolk. Right? Like, at the actual boss bit. But let's assume we did that, and we did our damage, and we were only at 50% of the boss health bar. I don't think the most fun thing to watch is gonna be the process of us going from 50% damage to 100% damage. Because at the end of the day, that's just build crafting knowledge. And you're not here for Milo's build crafting knowledge. Right? You're here for, like, can Milo puzzle solve it? So, I don't want there to be massive damage gates, because I just don't think that's actually fun. I think a bit necessary, 100%. But if we just purely get damage gated and we're like, we get it, and we're just going through the motions and we're still just at 50% damage, I think that's boring to watch. Like, I think the general public tune out if it's like me sitting there reading my menu to understand a facet of dominance a bit better. Like, I think that's boring for most people. So that's why I'm like, does Minecraft Joe have the artifact? No. Minecraft Joe has 20 hours. This is effectively 0. Because he's got 20 hours, like, years ago. Yeah. So, okay, another question then is... Another question is... Wait, he has to... Oh, I just realized. Chat, he needs the artifact because otherwise he can't kill the champs in Master. I forgot. Like, sure, he can use Tinashes. Oh, wait, he doesn't have Tinashes. Do you know what I mean? He's fried. He's fried. Bro, he's only got weapons from, like, 2018. He doesn't have a single strand weapon. The chances of him having Chill Clip are 0 because Chill Clip didn't exist back then. He's gonna be chucking it. Okay, so here is my question. Here's my question. Will it be content to bring Minecraft Joe into this? Or will it be so miserable for Minecraft Joe that it will actually ruin the experience for the rest of the team? It will be miserable for everyone. It won't be content. What if he did 4 days of prep? Because that's what I did for Sundered. I did 4 days of preparation for Sundered from a completely fresh account. Well, I hadn't played for 6 years. But I did 4 days of prep. And I got, like, some stuff done. What if he did that? Recognizing that, yes, Sundered is easy compared to SE. I recognize that. Is he locked? Let me see if he's online. We could call him now. Because if he's online... Let's see. There's a reason we want to clear. I get it. I get it. I do recognize that. Well, okay, actually I'm going to take that back. I don't get it. I don't get it. The reason I don't get it is because obviously I haven't seen the content yet, so like I can't say I get it when I don't know the content. But what I mean to say is like I hear that. But I feel like yeah, I'll get it in a week. Was day one affected by server issues at all? I'm coping right now. I'm coping so hard. No. Damn it. Damn it. I'm coping so much. Oh my god, it took your team till hour 39 of contest to clear? Hour 39? Oh no. Oh god. And I was thinking about doing challenges as well. I think you underestimate SE. Okay, so this is the this is the problem, okay? This is the problem. I definitely underestimate SE. I recognize that. But I also think people underestimate me. And when people say to me, you won't be able to do something, I'm like, bro, I have to prove you wrong now. And I think the issue is that I'm probably underestimating SE more than the amount that people are underestimating me. Does that make sense? So like, it's like if I drew a chart here, this is gonna be like totally balked, but just like work with me. Work with me here. Like I think that I'm underestimating SE by like this much. And I think people are underestimating Milo by like this much. And like, this is meaningful. This is quite meaningful. The problem is that this still exists. And I think this is what means that is what kills us, basically. I think that it is this area of I'm lacking this. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, it hasn't been power crept at all. I genuinely believe you will fry and you'll think chat was wrong, and then 20 hours later you'll say chat was right. Okay. Here's my next question, chat. If Minecraft Joe is just a bad idea, if it's going to make everyone miserable, if it's going to make the experience worse, right? Because he's going to eat all our revives as well. And that's going to mean that we're going to start leaving him dead. And that's going to mean that he's going to be miserable. Because he's not going to be able to contribute. Like, we're going to basically be 5-manning. But we're going to be 5-manning with lost tokens. Everyone else will die on the way to the res. I hear that, and it makes me feel like Like, you can't be right. I know that you probably are. But, like, it makes me feel like you can't be right. Because in my head, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way, right? Milo Dread? The Dread were alright in Sundered. It's not like Minecraft Joe's never played a game before. Right. This is the problem. I underestimate the raid. And I think that the amount that people underestimate me accounts for it. You want me to do this? Is that better? Is that fair now? Bit more fair? We've seen you in the other raids. Where does the rest of the underestimating come from? It comes from people being like... It comes from Scarrow telling me that it would take me 3 days to solve the lock set in Last Wish. It comes from... Every time we get somewhere, people say, oh, this will stump him. And then it doesn't. And granted, Scarrow was kind of joking. Like, he was kind of being comedic. But, like, he was saying that it would be a real checkpoint. We were in there for 3 hours. It was chill. So, like... Alright, here is a question then, chat. Here is a question. If I was to add a forbidden 7th player. Let's call that forbidden 7th player on Pam. Just speaking purely hypothetically. Okay? Let's just talk purely in... I don't think you saw... I did not. I saw your message saying, how do I delete that? And I stopped reading chat for a minute because I was worried that there was... someone had said something bad. So whatever it was fine. Let's say there is a hypothetical person called Onpam. Onpam is basically Bog's stats. I think Onpam's build crafting, I don't know if Onpam does as much like crazy solo stuff as Bog, but I think his build crafting for the purposes of this is still 10. His blindness, he's still going to be mute. His confidence is still going to be a 10. He's a super strong player. His hours are probably similar to Bog's. His puzzle solving is going to be a 0 because he's not talking. His puzzle solving after 18 hours is still going to be a 0. His survivability is going to be a 10. His survivability is going to stay a 10. His armor and gear availability is a 10. And his comms are going to have to be a 0 for the purpose of what we're talking about here. If Onpam was on the team... Sorry, if a hypothetical person called Onpam was on the team... Or, like, yeah, if ATP wants to be here for the carnage, if Onpam or ATP, for example, if they were in the squad, right? Would that change anything? Because there is one thing that I can say for sure, right? Bog is unbelievably good at not revealing mechanics. And you guys have seen this in the raids so far. Bog is insanely good at playing so dumb. And it's why I will trust Bog to be in any team, because he's both an incredibly like skilled player with a massive depth of knowledge, but he's also able to turn that off. He's fantastic at that. And I have to say, ATP, you also were very good at playing dumb when we did Dual Destiny. Very, very good. It obviously wasn't a raid, so hard to know how good ATP would be in a raid scenario. But when we Dual Destiny together, he was very good at being like only receiving information and never giving information. And I know they're different scenarios, but it still would expose things if it would expose some things, right? So I know ATP is pretty good at that. So in this scenario, if we replace Minecraft Joe with ATP, would it be a better experience for the rest of the team? And would it be a better experience for the viewers? That's a fire alarm test, don't worry about it. Okay. Chat, we're cooking the content too much. Alarma, alarma. Okay, my next question, and ATP, I'm curious to get your opinion on this, is does adding ATP take away from the content in any way? And this isn't like a personal thing. in terms of like, do you like ATP? It's not about that. It's about in terms of the what we are setting out to do. Are there any negatives to add a second Noah? Basically, that is like, mute is the wrong word because obviously I'm going to require them to like answer my questions if I say like, hey, do you have a buff on your screen right now? So let's just describe them as Noahs, right? Noah. You think it maybe takes away, Milito? Can you elaborate? Because to be clear, there is a line after which too many Noahs is hurting. Like if it was just Milo Blind and 5 Noahs, I think we can all agree that would hurt the content. And so my question is, if we've already established that 1 Noah is fine, is 2 Noahs also fine? Or once we get to 2 Noahs, does it start to actually inhibit the fun? And chat, the question here, I'm not asking the question. Like let's talk about Deepstone Crypt, okay? Let's talk about Deepstone. In Deepstone Crypt, you can get blue buff, yellow buff, red buff. And those rolls, unless you're low manning, those rolls would make sense to give to different players, right? So in Deepstone, if you don't have 3 blind players, you're going to struggle a little bit because you're going to have 1 Noah with the thing at all times. And like, it's just going to get a bit fiddly, right? What I am saying is I am not asking that question about salvations. I am not. And I don't want anyone to answer the question based on that kind of thing, because that is a spoiler. Okay? So that's not the question I'm asking. And if you're answering that question based on that sort of information, you are spoiling stuff. Right? Like, it's a small spoiler, but it's an implicit spoiler. The question that I'm more so asking is, from an energy and a vibes perspective, is there a reason why if we went from 1 Noah to 2 Noahs, would that meaningfully change the fabric of the team, the fabric of the experience, the fabric of the content? Vibes will be good with this comp for sure. Okay. In that case, what we'll do is I will message Minecraft Joe. And I will interview Minecraft Joe today on stream. And we will analyze whether these numbers are correct. And if they are correct, we will kill Minecraft Joe. And instead of going Minecraft Joe, we will find a more appropriate sixth. Yeah, we're gonna give Minecraft Joe a performance review. But okay, my next question is this. If Joey Conway was cloned and we had 2 Joey Conways, so if Minecraft Joe turned into Joey Conway and we had 2 of them, would it then be fine? Absolutely. Wait, really, ATP? We're saying absolutely. Joe, who only has 80 hours this season. That's still fine? Are you saying fine as in it's still going to take us 3 days, but it's going to be good content? Okay. So, okay. You think that would be a very good combination. Got it. So this is now my next question. Becky messaged me last night. And she said... I had so much fun. We crushed it. I'm getting a bit worried about Salvation's Edge. Which is probably valid. She said, I'm getting a bit worried about Salvation's Edge. This last 24 was way harder than the last long one we did. I got a mega migraine. And a lot of the other guys have been saying we won't clear Salvations in under 24. Basically, she needs to put her body first, right? At the end of the day. And I'm wondering whether it would be smarter to do 2 consecutive days and do 16 hours and then sleep for 8 and then do 16 hours. Way better. Did teams know in advance that Salvations would be a 48-hour contest window? Okay. And how many teams cleared Salvations in the 48 hours? 4,000? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of discrepancy in chat. Kiwi says 4,000. Dwarf says 700. ATP says 684, but there are cheaters on the list. Oh. Okay, so 684 teams. So 4,000 players. Chat, what is the second longest raid completion? In fact, you know what? Maybe that's about it. Well, I think the second longest is Last Wish, but the thing is Last Wish is going to have a totally different player count. So maybe it's a bad comparison. But let's just get the numbers. For Last Wish, how many teams? And for VOW, how many teams? Oh, Last Wish was only 1 day, 1 contest. But it was 24 hours. Okay, okay, let's just talk about VOW then. VOW's going to be a better comparison. What was the number of teams for VOW in the contest window for VOW? 7,000 teams? Wait, so you're telling me that 10 times as many players cleared Vow as cleared Salvations in the 48-hour window? Ah. 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 That's a spoiler. That's a spoiler. You can't tell me how many encounters the raid has, you fool. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I can only hope I forget that information. I can only hope. So, he's banned. He's perma-banned. Yes. If you, I have a zero tolerance policy. It's one strike. You say anything that is even remotely a spoiler, you are perma-banned. Because it means that I cannot trust you. I simply cannot trust you. You've broken the social contracts of the chat, you know? He wasn't correct, so don't worry. Cool. We're gonna move on, okay? We're gonna move on. 10 times as many players cleared Vow in 48 hours as Salvations. So, would it be more fun and accurate content for us to do 16 8 hours sleep and then do 24? And maybe the challenge should be can we get like a contest window clear? Do you know what I mean? Like, maybe, because I've been saying let's try and clear under 24. Maybe we should be trying to say, can we clear under 48? Is that more interesting? And like ATP, a question for you especially. Do you think that is still an appropriate challenge in terms of like, would you still be surprised if we got a clear under 48? Or is that just like a given at that point? Your guess is about 40. Okay, fair. Like, that's the thing I'm thinking is like, is 48 too long? Like, I don't want a challenge where our chances of success are like 75%. Or like 90% or 80%. That feels too generous. No, not under light aura. Okay, so you're saying if we take... If we take Minecraft Joe... Okay, I would like everyone to give us a percentage prediction. If we take Minecraft Joe, what is our percentage chance of completing it within 48 hours? 48 whole hours. Okay. Onpam said 15. ATP said 10. Melito said 5. We're tending towards 0 here, fellas. Okay. Let's say it's like, let's just say it's 10%. Okay, let's say it's 10%. If we add, if we replace Minecraft Joe with ATP, for example, what are the numbers? Like, I'll type a little line in the chat. Then what are the new numbers here? Onpam says 50%. Shiso says 90%. ATP says 50. Star says 50. Okay. Yes, they are not giving hints. To be clear, they are all they're doing is just being mechanically strong players. Assuming we just sit there and shoot stuff while you figure out mechanics, I think it's 50%. Yes, it would be, your job would be to like also be dumb. So like, if I haven't explicitly told you that I've figured out like a part of the boss, like let's say like if I shoot the boss's toes, it does more damage, and I don't tell you that, I need you shooting the head. Do you know what I mean? Like, it'll be those sorts of, like, dumb until told otherwise kind of thing. Which Bog is so good at. Bog is just amazing at that. Like, he throws on purpose. He just constantly throws until... And, like, even when I've told him something and I'm like, just look at this, he'll be like, hold on. Can you explain to me exactly what you mean? And he refuses to do it unless I've told him the specific, exact, figured out thing. You think it's 50% in that case. The main difference is me and Bog won't be wasting res tokens. Yes, 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 exactly. Like, you are gonna have... If you're in a room with 10 enemies, let's say you're in a room with 10 enemies that respawn every 1 second, you're gonna survive. You know what I mean? You're going to have a rotation, you're going to have the mechanics, you're going to have the flow, you're going to be able to balance your devour and your abilities and your ammo and your this and your that. Like, you will be able to do that. The rest of us will be able to do that much less. Minecraft Joe will not be able to do that at all. I'll be able to do that decently. My survivability, decent. Like, pretty decent. Yes, it'll be on light, Brents. The reses are a massive deal. Right. You know, that's a good point, because... Like, even in my Sundered contest clear, like, when Star joined, he was support framing. Which was really nice. Maybe I should... Maybe knowing that Minecraft Joe is even possibly going to be involved, maybe I should get a God Roll support frame. What is the God Roll support frame? What's the best support frame in the game? Just in general. Because, like, it's the no hesitation with Physic. Is my no hesi craftable? How do I check that? It's in collections, I think. And then it's in, I think, weapons? No, there's somewhere where... No, it's in triumphs. I think it's in... Journey. Triumphs. Legends? No. Collections, patterns. Triumphs. Patterns. Where is patterns? Oh, you're saying this collections? Collections. Patterns. No hesi. 5 out of 5. So I can craft a god roll. Maybe I'll go do that right now. Do I have it crafted already? Well, I'll have to craft a fresh one, I guess. You know what? I don't know if I have enough mats to do this, because I'm pretty mats poor right now. You can edit it only if you've already crafted it once. And I don't think I've ever crafted it. Like, if I look at my vault, I'm fairly confident there are no crafted no hesis. Yeah, there aren't. So. Like, I only just got the pattern, like, a week ago. Or, like, 5 days ago, maybe. Shape. No hesitation. Okay. What do I want on it, chat? Let's start with the frame. I'm gonna guess it's reload speed. That's my assumption here. So perks, I want physic. Incandescent, are we saying? Why did it, like, get, like, a line at the top when I clicked that? That was weird. Circle of Life? Okay. Circle of Life. Ranged... Range here? Wait, really? Range? Touch My Rooster. Great name. Circle for the heals. Do I actually want range on this? I need a Milito opinion. Range or reload on the frame, and then the barrel and mag. Range? Okay. Okay. I trust Milito. And backed by the on-pam confirmation. You've never fired a healing auto? Wow. To be fair, I fired one for the first time yesterday, TP, in Vow on Rilk. Okay, so range. And then... barrel and alloy. Sorry, barrel and mag. Are we saying fluted? And alloy... Sorry, magazine... Flared? Onpam says Hammerforged and Accurized. And Melito agrees. Bro, if they're agreeing, then that's... That, I trust it. I have to trust it. I don't know what Hammerforged means, to be honest. Because I'm not seeing Hammerforged here at all. Accurized. Hammer is a barrel? Wasn't I looking at barrel? Am I just being dumb? Oh, it's right there. I just couldn't find it. Okay, so increases range, and then this also increases range. Damn, okay. Hey, Grandad. Physic. Circle of Life. Rapidly healing allies grants this weapon an improved period of increased damage. Rapidly healing allies grants you and your allies resto. Is Circle of Life really that good? Wait, why do people use Incan on this? Defeating a target spreads longer lasting Scorch to those nearby? Why would I care about that? Surely I care about healing, no? Incan is not that good with this gun. I feel like... I guess these are all damage perks. Or like utility. Yes, I'm streaming it, Frank. Correct. Yeah, I'm going to trust Circle of Life. I'm going to trust it. You'll only use this gun in hard content where you're not killing as much anyway, so Incan doesn't work as much for you. Fair. Cool. I'm happy with this. What are we saying? Backup mag, probably? 44 to 52? I'm guessing that's the... Yeah, that's going to be the move. That's a big buff. Cool. And I feel like you get, like, tons of these. So should I just use these, chat? Like, should I just throw it on? I don't know. I don't even know what they do. Adds a shader at level 30. Oh. How do I preview it? Is that a way that... Is that something I can do? I can preview it in shaders. Press S. I've never seen this menu before. I genuinely have never seen this screen. The web... I had no idea this was here. Literally no idea. Guns have shaders? Jeez, okay. Now I know, I guess. Where's the Trials one? Oh, this is an awful system to have to, like, tab through them to see which one it is. The gold one? This one? Damn! Damn! That's kind of a cook. Shall I use that? That looks kind of hot. Or shall I save the Trials ones for... Shall I save the Trials ones for other guns? Trials are the rarest? Really? Save Trials for guns you use more? So, like... Like my Tenacious. Should I be making this gold? Would that be good? Gun too small, can't really see the skin. What about my Aberrant? Would that look any better? Not cartable? What does that even mean? Do you get it as a guaranteed drop for going flawless? Is that what it comes from? Damn, some of these look cool as hell, dude. I didn't know this was a thing. Alright. So, what you're telling me is now I have to make decisions about which of these looks the best. Damn, I love that. That looks like some ice cream I want to eat or something. What is that called? Solstice keepsake? How do I get those? How do I get that? Do I have that? Boo. That's from the summer event? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think I'm just gonna start. Wait, so Nightfall. Wait, it's annoying that it's like, why is it called Nightfall Memento here, but then here they have other names? Like, that's just annoying. Why would they do that? Like, where's the Nightfall one? Ah! Next to Trials? Which... This one? Okay. Well, that's ugly. This is nicer, I think. When am I doing the Minecraft Joe interview? Whenever he responds. Alright. Send. My Aberrant. I've got to apply the shader? Oh. What a terrible system. There we go. Alright, let's do my Tenacious. So what else do I have? I've got Gambit, Games, Iron Banner, and Vogue. Where are they? There's Iron Banner. Guardian Games is probably Games. Where's the Vogue one? Wait, do I already have all of these? I didn't know I had so many. Scaly is Vogue? Or Scaly's Gambit. That looks pretty nice. Glass is Vogue? Okay. Am I blind? Did I go past it? Oh, there. Oh, it's not really a cook. I feel like I should just do gleaming on everything. I'm just gonna farm these, bro. There we go. Easy. It looks clean, it looks nice. What other guns would be worth putting stuff on? I'll do it with these. Ah. What other god rolls do I have? I guess my Hezen? Wait, let me make sure it looks good. This is so tasty, dude. This is actually so tasty. I love that shader, man. This is clean as hell. How do I get that? This is also hella clean. Like, that looks so good. It's a Halloween event? Oh. I like that as well. Alright. Let's make a gold. What? Oh, it has the level up. Well, I don't want to spend the mats on it, so... Someone just remind me to do that at some other time. Some other time. Alright, chat. Chat. My next question is, if we're doing this, if we're doing no Minecraft Joe, so with Minecraft Joe, we're saying it's 50%, right? For 48 hours. Was that correct? Or was that with ATP? Wait, it was 10%? Oh, Jesus. Oh, Christ. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh. Okay. Does this need to be... Alright, let me cook another idea. If we had ATP and Bog, Should we make them both Lightless Larry? Like, would that... Yeah, Joe Schmo. What's Lightless Larry? Lightless Larry is no abilities, no super, nothing magic, basically. You can jump, but you can't double jump. You can regular melee, like uncharged melee, but you can't charged melee. I think you could probably throw a grenade. I don't think a grenade is... But we'd probably take that away as well. In that style, it'll be a 9-year raid. Get enough streamers lined up and throw permadeath on? Wait, Julie, that's such a funny idea. Oh my god. That's actually such a funny idea. Imagine if I had 100 Destiny content creators, and if they died, they got kicked from the fire team. That would be so funny. We'll save that idea for something else. That's an incredible idea, though. So, with lightless ATP, what are the chances? What's the percentage? It's not zero. It's not zero, surely. Milito says 35%. They will be fine, I promise you. ATP says 20%. This is the stack, Julie. Get Milito instead of ATP and then see what he says. Milito's saying 35%. Yes, exactly, Julie. These 7, and we're evaluating whether Minecraft Joe is the right one or the onpam/ATP is the right one. Let's say it's 25%. Then it's between ATP's 20 and Milito's 35. Right? Is that better content? Big fan of Noah-specific restrictions. Better content is proving the haters wrong and bringing in Minecraft Joe. As soon as I'm done with Physio, I will be back on stream tonight and we will interview Minecraft Joe as best I can. Minecraft Joe's gonna get the belt. If we cleared sub 24 hours with Minecraft Joe, we are legally obligated to a belt. With Minecraft Joe, that would take such insane cookery. They're still anonymous for the time being. Yeah, it would be the world's greatest Destiny achievement to have 0 hours this season and then to get... Can you imagine if we got a sub 19? Oh, that's so funny. It won't happen though. It won't happen. Yes, we'll watch the stream later, Matty. So, okay, what if... Okay, ATP, what would your... And ATP and Melito, both of you guys, what would your numbers change to if we said lightless, but you're allowed super? Or maybe a better question is, what is the best Noah restriction? What is the best Noah restriction? They have to be on blink. So they're allowed to double jump, but they have to be on blink. What are you trying to accomplish with the restriction? Just to make it a bit more interesting. Blink only would be insane. Wait, Melito, is blink only? Is that harder than no double jump? Because as soon as you start trying to double jump, you're gonna like throw. Whereas if you can only single jump, then you're never gonna throw. ATP says, honestly, just do no priz, no exotics. Right, what are the numbers if it's no priz, no exotics? So we said lightless ATP 25%. %, says Melito. ATP agrees, 40 to 45%. Okay. So no priz, no exotics. Low-key hater numbers. You're 100% clear in 48 with that team. You think? 48 hours, we 100% clear with this squad? It's pretty lame watching a boss clear with the blind people all dead and the Noahs carrying damage. I think that's fair. Like, this is the thing. I think I want the number. I think I want the, like... Bro, Melito, this is the thing. I literally said in a stream the other day, I need a cloning machine, because if it's 4 Milos, sorry, 4, if it's 6 Milos, I think the chances of a 24-hour clear go from 0% to like 5%. And I think the chances of a like a 36-hour clear, for example, or like if it was 5 Milos and a bog, I think that the chances of a 24-hour clear are actually, I think those numbers are on the table. I think it's like, based on what everyone's been saying, I think the chances for that are probably between, I think it's 20 plus. 5 Milos and bog, I think it's 20 plus. I think 6 Milos is... I think 6 Milos is like still like 1%. And so this is what the this is what's difficult, is the like, it's so hard to find people that are like Bear Key's level and Joe's level. It's so hard. But I know I can trust Bog to be dumb. To play dumb. 5 Milos and a Bog sounds like a great sitcom. What time's the Destiny stream later? Probably like 30 minutes before the dev stream. What do you think the chances of 24 hours of game time? Ooh. I like that idea, Alex. If we did 12 hours, slept, and then did 12 hours, what would our chances for sub 24 be? That's interesting. Higher, but not by a lot. Oh, it's so hard to think of what the best way is to do this. Basically, ATP, if your estimated clear time, I think you said 40 hours before, right? 24 in-game's not happening? Okay. So, if ATP's estimated clear time is 40 hours, I want the challenge. I think I want our chances of succeeding to be at like 30%. I think that's where I want them to be. I think. I mean, you guys tell me if you disagree with that. But like, I don't want it to be like likely. I want it to be difficult. And so I think that 30% is the right number, where like, I think it would be nice for people to be like, wait, they actually managed that? That would be good to achieve. I think that would be a fun, like, just achievement, a fun achievement, right? So I want that to, like, I want it to be difficult. The issue is that 48 hours is very long, but 24 is very short. Yeah. 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 If you can't clear in 48, you can't clear it at all. Call it 36 hours of in-game time. God, I don't know what to do. Because that's the thing. I want to go over the full 24, but realistically for Bearkey's health, I don't think that going for full 24 is the right move. And if we did... I don't know, man. Maybe there shouldn't be a time limit. Maybe we just clear as fast as we can. How long did it take to do Last Wish blind? About 14 hours? 15 hours? Something like that? I think. But that was like... That was different, because I didn't have Bearkey. So that was like... That was me solving everything, and it was different as well, because it wasn't fully blind. It was like half blind, because I had like some subconscious memory from having been through the encounter 6 years ago, 7 years ago. If you're cooking in an encounter, keep cooking. The time where you stop could be malleable. Am I doing 30 minutes of oobing after each encounter in Salvations? No. 0 oobing, ATP. 0 oobing. Like, we will not oob. We will categorically just... Like, the attitude of the team in the previous raids has been like, let's be silly. Like, I literally called the triangle call-out square in WoW. And Twitter hated that. But, like... In Salvations, it's going to be like... I will be calming things in the most clear way possible. I will be locking in just to try as hard as I can. Like, I'll be taking it completely seriously. This, exactly. It's let's beat this as fast as possible. That is the only goal. Good morning, Olivia. Olivia, you're on this sheet. Olivia, can you rate your numbers and tell me if they're accurate? We said that you're a 2 for build crafting, but tell me if it should be higher. Your confidence is a 4. That's one of your weak spots. You've got about 200 hours this season. We looked it up. Your puzzle solving while fresh, we don't know. And we don't know what your sleep tiredness diff is. Your survivability, we put it a 5, but that could be higher. I just don't know. Your survivability after 18 hours, we just guessed. We basically just put you as the same as Bearkey. Your armor and available weapons, we put as a 5, but it might be higher. And then for comms, we're putting you as a 5, but it might be higher. Let me know how you think these should be adjusted. Basically, we chose the pessimistic view of all of these. No power cap. We're doing it at normal light. So it's on light, but it's master. So we'll be minus 20. But we won't be minus 25 like in contest. Yeah, as it says, Blind Master SE. Maybe you can't see that. It might be covered by my camera. Yeah, thank God for no challenges. With Minecraft Joe, you don't even get a first week clear? Damn. Yeah, Olivia, what is your rating? It sounds right to you. I haven't really had to solve Things that aren't common sense, so hard to say. Okay. Did you do any raids blind, Olivia? Like, did you, like, force yourself to solve anything, or, did you just kind of get, like, carried through and learn as you went? Like, do you have that muscle built of having done any of the, like, raids that you've done with, like, Shan and Ilsa and stuff, blind? Joe has to do Guardian rank stuff to unlock mods. Wait, what? Recency bias is addling everyone's brain. Wait, why do you think that? I'm curious. Baby old dungeons, okay. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. If you can't say. Get the Noahs to start a new account and give them like 8 hours of prep time. That is such a fun idea. Wait, should we do that? Dude, that could be such a cook. Then they can use everything. But they won't have everything. Yeah, we're paying for the DLC won't be a problem. At the end of the day, if that's an issue, then I can pay for the DLC for them. Like, it's whatever. But like, eight hours of prep. Guys, okay. Chat, you guys are being insane right now. Because you're saying that it's free if they did that? ATP literally only gave it a he gave it a 50% chance of us clearing within 48 hours. With him on his current account. You're telling me that if he's on a non-current account that only has 8 hours playtime, that makes it 100%? You're crazy. Like, you're insane if you think that that's the case. That's with restrictions? No! This is with restrictions. With restrictions is 25%. With just regular ATP, his evaluation is still 50%. Like, Melito, if you're still here, what do you think? Noahs get, let's say, 12 hours to prepare a fresh account. Which means they do the final shape campaign to unlock Priz. They probably speedrun a couple of fragments. They probably try and get a couple of key exotics. And they probably try and get a couple of key catties. That's barely a restriction. You'd say 30%? I just don't understand how people are saying it's barely a restriction. It'd be really hard for me to not just immediately get everything that you know would be useful. So what if I gave you the shopping list? Now we might be cooking. If I was the one that set the shopping list, because that's what I'm going to do with Minecraft Joe. So then it could be like, I would tell you to get Queenie and Queenie Catty, Sleeper and Sleeper Catty, Prismatic. I would say what I just said. Like, Prismatic, What else would I say? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what else I would say. Lord of Wolves Catty. What else is like OP in the game? I'm like actually blanking. Like, can't get a God Roll to Nashers. Could get a God Roll Aberrant. Farm Pale Heart. I think it's Pale Heart at least. I actually can't remember. Farm Pale Heart, get an Aberrant. No, the Aberrant might be Farm Nessus, or whatever, wherever it's from. Farm Failsafe Engrams. Get an Aberrant God Roll. Farm Pale Heart, get a God Roll no hesi. And then you have to play Warlock. And I'd say get Speakers from the campaign. And then get Sanguine. And level your artifact by completing Pathfinders in a private match. I feel like that in, like, I feel like if I gave that shopping list and I said you have 12 hours go, I think that would be fun content for ATP and Bog to attempt to do. If I'm picking the list, why not just use their current accounts with those options? Not healthy for ATP and Bog. I've seen, yeah, a few people have said not healthy. You're crazy if you think these guys don't play the game for 12 hours at a time. There's nothing unhealthy for ATP and Bog about playing Destiny for 12 hours. I don't know what crack you're smoking, but like, forcing Bog to play the Final Shape campaign on Legendary is not unhealthy. Like, you're out of your mind. You sent me a response. Thank you so much, Dahlia. I will definitely check that shortly. Oh. Okay. Okay, good to know. I will have to look into that further. Yeah. They don't want to do the same shit again and again. You totally... I mean, I can't speak for ATP. You totally underestimate what it means to be given a content idea. Bog would love this. I guarantee Bog would love this. Because he'd be like, this is such fun content to be in there and be like, how do I optimally fit in all of these checklist tasks in 12 hours? Like, it would be complete pure content. It's one day. I would be asking for one day of like, of cookery, you know? ATP said he doesn't mind either way. There you go. Roll a d20 and that's how many hours of prep they get. Yo, Azim, thank you for gifting a community sub. And Doomed, thank you for the sub. Blue Umbrella 49 account. Wait, what is that, ATP? How many hours does Blue Umbrella 49 have? That sounds like you might already be ready. You might not need to prep at all. I reckon Blue Umbrella might have it covered. Watched almost all of out. Nice, King. It has like 20 hours. Okay. Does it have a salvations clear? It's also a warlock. Okay. Okay. Cookery. Big. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, nice. Nice. Where did Blue Umbrella come from? Like, was this a previous challenge that you've done? Like, can I clear X raid in... Like, how long does it take me to clear X raid starting fresh? Is it like one of those sorts of things? Shouldn't the Salvation's Edge team ideally be the team for the Edge of Fate raid? No, because I'm not solving Edge of Fate with players that have only just... My Edge of Fate team is different. You're trying to see how high a rank of a Guardian rank you could get in 48 hours? Oh, okay. But you've not specifically farmed it for like for Salvation's purposes, if that makes sense, is more so the question I'm asking. Okay, okay. Check the account. Okay, perfect. Becky's just messaged me. I'm just messaging Becky back. Mr. Chipotle, good morning. Good morning, Taco. Good morning. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, chat. I think Bog is a lock. So I'm going to make sure that Bog has his schedule clear. I think without Bog, this just doesn't happen. I think that he's actually an essential component. And I think we now all agree on that. So Bog is... Because up to this point, I've been like, we probably need like 6 blind players, blah, blah, blah. But it sounds like I cannot find enough blind players who have game experience for that idea to work. So we just have to toss that idea to the side. So Bog is in. I will call Bog and Bearkey sometime in the next day or two. And I will talk to him and Bearkey about the plan. And we will likely remove Minecraft Joe and replace Minecraft Joe with OnPam or ATP or some hypothetical equivalent person. Blue Umbrella 94 or whatever. Likely. And we will then make the challenge something along the lines of either okay, well, here's a question. Just actually while I'm on the topic of questions. Here's a question. No, actually no, never mind. Never mind. So yeah, basically who is Minecraft Joe? His identity has been redacted to protect him. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. So yeah, it could be that it's Blue Umbrella only has 3 exotic heavies: Whisper, Prospector, and Tractor. Amazing. That sounds great. What about ATP? Can you check it for Sleeper, Sleeper Catty, Queenie, Queenie Catty, Lord of Wolves Catty? Yes, Nazi, it's not going to work with someone from chat. Just like categorically, it's not going to work. It does not own any of those exotics. Listen, Blue Umbrella might be a cook. It has Hard Light and Divinity. I have no idea what Hard Light even is, but good to know it's got Div. Okay. Does it have Prismatic unlocked? I'm assuming it has the campaign amount unlocked, but not the extra chests. That's my assumption. Like 35% of it. Yeah. So you've done the campaign is what I mean. Like you can transcend. Yeah. Perfect. Okay, in that case, like, that might be fine. Right, chat. I'm going to continue to stew on these questions over the next several days. I want to remind you of 2 things. Salvations is on the 6th of July. Blind Duo Ron with Salt is on the 4th of July. So, well, let me double check that in my schedule, actually. I'm pretty confident it's on the 4th of July. Yes. Lightfall, I don't know. Maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I've got so much to do this week. It does have Speaker Sight, it doesn't have Sanguine. Okay. Okay, perfect. Any tips for staying awake? That sounds like a diet issue, Capsay. Like, supplements or something? I would talk to your doctor, though, if you can't play games for more than 4 hours without going to sleep. That might be a doctor's question. With that account just as is, puts the clear to like 30%. Okay. Yeah, so in that case, let me talk to Bog and Becky. I will go over this whole thing. Let's see, say / Blue Umbrella 123. It might be that Blue Umbrella comes in perfect for this. It might be. So yeah, let me cook with them at some point. For now, chat, I have a physio appointment for a back, like a pulled a muscle in my lat, basically, or pulled my lat. Oh no. Joey Conway's flight is Monday at 5 p.m, so anything more than 24 hours might be cooked for me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hear me out, chat. Milo, Bearkey, Bog, Olivia, Blue Umbrella 1, 2... Sorry. Like, player 1, player 2, player 3. Milo, Bearkey, Bog, Olivia, Joey Conway, Blue Umbrella 1, 2, 3. And then when Joe has to go, Minecraft Joe subs in. To maintain the Joe balance. What do we think? Is that a cook? Joe for Joe. Maintain the Joe economy. Okay, I'll talk with the team. I'll figure it all out. But yeah, for now, I've got to go to this physio appointment or I'm going to be late. So thanks for being here today. Appreciate you guys. I'm gonna quickly find someone to. Oh, that's my own stream. Gonna find someone to raid real quick. I'm gonna go find someone to raid. Let's raid. Let's hit a raid real quickeroni. Let's raid. I'm thinking we raid Gathalion. I think that would be fun. The OG, yeah. Let's do that. Let's raid Gathalion, why not? So yeah, thanks for being here today, folks. I will be live again in like 2 to 3 hours, okay? For the Bungie stream. I've got to do stuff, basically. I've got to do some real life stuff. So yeah, like, yeah, 3 hours, we have a deal, Olivia. I'll take that deal. Have a good appointment. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping that my lat thing can be entirely resolved. So yeah, appreciate you all being here. I'm gonna hit that raid button now, and I'll see you in 3 hours, okay? See you soon.